Hello and welcome to a great night of hoops. You can feel the excitement in the air for this game. It's part of the NBA Cup. Ryan Anderson with you. Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. Looking at the starting five for Boston. They've got Darius Garland, and it's Smith in at the small forward position. And for the Bronx, and it's Wright in at the three. For NBA fans, early season games are so entertaining to watch, Grant. What's your favorite part of the early goings?
You know, BA, take your pick. Rookie development, team chemistry building. Plus, you wait all off season to see how your team measures up. And now, you get to find out.
Tip-off goes to the Celtics. Garland with the ball. There's a screen. Down low. It's stolen. Inside. Oh, they pick off the pass. Here's Forrest. Smith in the high post. It's deflected. Here's Christie. Pass to Wright. A deep three. Forrest with a rebound. Here's Cooper. Stewart defends. Smith passes to Starks. And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night. It's Stewart, high post. 10 points in his last outing. And Macy gets it to go.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Forrest. They set the pick. Got a piece of it. And he gets it back. Boston, no good that time either.
0 for 4 to start this game. Some of it's execution, and some of it's just bad luck.
Here's Christie, covered by Smith. A shot from the mid-range. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
So it's Boston now, following the bucket by the Bronx. Here's Forrest. No good. And Wright with the defensive effort.
I mean, just a tough start. Missing their first 5 shots.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
out the leaderboard to see which teams had the toughest defenses this past season.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. 3 on 3. Here's Christie, and there's the rejection. Celtics trail by 6. Pass to Cooper. Here's Starks. Here's Forrest. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Christie passes to Wright. Deflected! And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. Five on the clock. Here's Christie. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
Pass to Cooper. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. For 3, Smith. The Bronx grabs a miss. This is their first chance this season playing Boston.
They swept the season series, which is very much in line with how these teams finished in the standings.
Well, they're more talented, more accomplished at this point, but you can't rely on that and start taking plays off. You could get surprised.
Now here's Garland. No points yet. Here's Forrest. Macy pulls it in.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Right outside. And a nice finish on the layup.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Boston. 8-point game. To the paint. Here's Starks. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting for Boston. Starks at the line for one.
Free throw, no good. The Bronx leading by 6. Wright with the ball. He's picked up by Garland. Counted. Wright's got 6.
Oh, my. Sinking yet another mid-range jumper.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Here we go. Please give it up for your Brawlers dancers. Brawlers dancers.
So it's Boston now, trailing by 8. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
Oh my, it was a great game. It went down to the wire. Both teams gave all they had, but only one could come away satisfied.
You know, that one's a tough one to take. You force the extra session, and then you have the heartbreak of not being able to get it done in the extra session. Brutal.
Here's Stewart, following the bucket by Boston. Right outside. Not going to go that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Cooper. Stewart defends. Takes it inside. Forrest. The Bronx grabs a miss. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
I think as soon as it got to OT, they felt discouraged. They really expected to win that game going away.
Nice shot by Christie.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Here's Garland. Still no points. Pass to Starks. Back to Garland. To the middle.
Well, Darius Garland showing good vision and making good decisions. Exactly what you need from your point guard.
The Bronx leading by 6. Here's Christie. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And it was a big game for him at the defensive end as well. He never stopped pressuring the basketball, coming up with one steal after another.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bronx.
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And he makes a first. It's both from the stripe.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Pass to Carrington. Here's Forrest. Hounded by Wright. Outside Little. 6 to shoot. Here's Carrington. Fires the 3. The rebound by Stewart.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
And he's going for the lob.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Celtics trail by 10. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Back to Garland. Pass to Starks. Got a hand on it.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Here's Macy. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Carrington. No made baskets yet. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the triple.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
To the inside. And he dunks it down.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Here's Carrington. 8 points in his last time out. Back to Garland. There's the drive. Here's Starks. Macy pulls it in. Macy's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Christie. Back to Stewart. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Celtics. It's a 13-point game. Here's Carrington. Back to Garland. Shot clock at 5. Top of the key. The Bronx grabs the miss. Stewart's got 4 rebounds now.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Doris, so much improvement from Garland since coming into the league.
Oh, no doubt, Brian. This guy is now a do-it-all guard. You can play him at both the 1 and the 2 positions. The versatility that he possesses is such an important aspect in the league today.
So it's Boston now, following the bucket by the Bronx. Down low. Here's Little. And he goes in for the dunk.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
The Bronx leading by 13. Inside. Here's Christie. And the layup is good off the glass. Christie's got 8 points.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Outside Garland. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first. Little, the screen. This one for 3. The Bronx grabs the miss.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Stewart, no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Here he goes. Here's Carrington. Pass to Garland. Here's Carrington. From the wing. It's blocked. Here's Drew. The rebound by Starks. Celtics trail by 15. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Carrington. Little, the screen. Lets it fly. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Carrington's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night. The Bronx leading by 13. Right outside. Puts up a 3. And the 3-pointer goes.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Forrest, pounded by Wright. Here's Forrest. 23 points for him last game against Chicago. The layup off target. And so it's the Bronx with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. So far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Bronx, what jumps out to you guys stat-wise?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
The Bronx leading by 16. On the court for the Celtics, 2nd quarter underway. We've got Brandon Pajemski, and it's Cooper in at the power forward position.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Pass to Pajemski. Stripped it away. In transition, here they come.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Here's Carrington. Shot blocked. Now here's Hardaway. He's covered closely. Pass to Norris. Up and over Brooks. And that one's good. Norris.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Carrington, following the bucket by the Bronx. From 6 feet away, here's Little. That one's good from the corner. All right, Doris, you look at the criteria for traveling in the NBA. You think it's called often enough?
You know, B.A., I'm not sure the answer to that. It's amazing to me the speed with which these officials have to make the calls. Sometimes you go back and watch it, what looks like a travel is not, or what's not called a travel is. This is actually a harder issue than people think.
Celtics trail by 18. Outside Pajemski. Pass to Carrington. And a foul call on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Boston shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Celtics. Speedy taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Pons, he's checked in for the Bronx. The Celtics also with a sub. Smith's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. The Bronx leading by 16. Here's Perry. No points so far. Pass to Hardaway. Let's go with a 3. Knocks down the long J.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Carrington. Back to Pajemski. There's the 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Celtics trail by 16. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Smith no good.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
And he's going for the oop here. Pass to Carrington. Poke loose. Here's Pons. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City. The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And here's Pajemski. Here's Carrington. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Little. Macy pulls it in. Macy's got 8 rebounds in the game. Hardaway, the pass to Perry. And it's good from the elbow.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. It doesn't matter. Just make shots.
Now here's Pajemski. 10 points in his last outing. Launches a 3. The Bronx grabs a miss. Macy's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Hans, no good. Celtics trail by 18. Pass to Carrington. Back to Smith. Play clock, the Celtics got to hurry here, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And here's what the schedule for the Bronx looks like. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Monday, they're off to Washington to face off with the Wizards.
Checking out their schedule, they've got a tough run of games coming up, but quality opponents are a great chance for you to see how well your team can truly perform.
Christie's checked in for the Bronx, and the Celtics also making a change. Garland's checked in.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. But they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
One shot. And the Celtics in possession here. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Right side Little. Clock at 6.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Shooting for Boston, Little. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. The Bronx making a switch here. Wright's checked in. Forrest is checked in for Boston. And he makes both free throws.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
The Bronx leading by 19. Hans, the pass to Macy. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Pass to Forrest. Looking to get back on track. Back to Smith. Here's Forrest. 6 on the shot clock. Driving inside. It's stolen away. And here's the fast break. Here's Christie. Finished off the break. Christie's got 13.
It all happened in an instant. Turning defense into offense. Love it.
Well, just terrific anticipation to force the turnover and ignite the break.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Dance cam! Get ready, everyone! You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best moves. Let's go! You need dance lessons. And keep on dancing.
So both teams changing it up here. Our 2K leaderboard focusing on last year's three-point shooting leaders. So it's Boston now. Now Smith. Yet to see a basket. Garland scanning the floor. Shot clock at 6. Yes, on the jumper. Here's Christie. And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Garland, the pass to Kerr. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Kerr's got his first bucket of the night.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Pass to Christie. Misses the layup. Celtics trail by 20.
And even losing big, you have to maintain composure if you want to avoid embarrassment.
And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
The Brawlers have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. It's Wright on the wing. Here's Pons. From outside, off the mark. The Celtics have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Pass to Garland. Wright, the pass to Norris. Shoots over George. No good off the glass. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Smith against Wright. It's intercepted. The shot no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. And he's knocked off course by the D. So the foul is called, and he'll shoot free throws.
Third team foul.
Boston shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
First personal foul, third team foul. Shooting for Boston, Forrest, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both. The Bronx leading by 18. To the middle. It's Wright on the wing. Rebound Boston. Pass to Forrest. On the take. And he banks in the layup. Forrest has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Here's Pons. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Wright with the bucket.
Now shooting the 3 ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter.
And here's Garland. 29 points for him last game against Chicago.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates.
Here's Kerr, down to 5 on the shot clock. From 18 feet away, and it's good. Off the back rim and in. And the Bronx with possession here. Christie passes to Norris. Down low. George over to help. Pass to Pons. There's a screen. Three-pointer. The rebound by Garland.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Forrest. Wright against Garland. Wright with the board.
2 minutes remaining.
Wright's got his 4th rebound in this one. Driving to the basket. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Smith outside. Gets the 3 to fall.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
The Bronx leading by 16. There's a minute 26 left in the second period. Wright with the bucket.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
And it's Garland with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Kerr. Here's Forrest. Give him 8 points now.
First personal foul. 4th team foul. Substitution on the court.
.103 left in the first half of this game. 5 to shoot. It's deflected.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
The Bronx shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
What's up?
There's 45 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Garland. From deep. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Here's Christie. Takes the 3. Stewart goes up again, and he takes it up and lays it in. Stewart's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it.
And so it's the Bronx. A huge 24-point lead for them. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. We'll be right back.
We'll get to the first half action in just a second, but first, let's take a look at where teams are sitting in the power rankings.
Checking out the Celtics, they've stumbled a bit, no doubt about it. But no need to panic yet. They're figuring out what's working and building from there.
Disappointing stretch for them, but still plenty of time to right the ship. And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Brawlers.
Well, to be honest, a good shot for one person may not be a good shot for you. Each guy on this team has to understand his limitation and play to their strengths.
Self-awareness, an important trait for those who are constantly trying to get better. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. The Bronx has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. And it's Stewart in at the 4. Here's Christie. Shot from the low post is good. Christie's got 15.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And for the Celtics, we've got Smith. And it's Forrest in at the 2.
Out of bounds. Bronx ball.
And for the Bronx, their shooting is around 55% so far. To the inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul, first team foul.
The Bronx shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. The Celtics shooting 36% for the game. Not great.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Here's Christie, guarded by Garland. The teardrop. Ponce no good. And it's Garland with the ball for the Celtics. Pass to Forrest. Here's the pick. Looking to get it going. And that's 2 points on the layup. Forrest has got 10.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Three-pointer, Stewart. The offensive rebound. Here's Christie. 17 points in the game. Can't get it to fall. 6 for 10 now. Here's Garland. And right with the defensive effort.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end. 1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Pass to Forrest.
Pons. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Yep, that one goes. He's got 12. For the Bronx, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Pass to right. Here's Pons. To the paint. Here's Macy. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
And Boston calls time here.
And no doubt, coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
And your breaker is through.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Smith passes to Garland. Here's Forrest. 12 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. There's a screen. Shot from the top of the key. The Bronx grabs the miss. Stewart's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pons, the pass to Christie. Stewart outside, and here's Wright from the arc. Counted from distance. Wright's got 26.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Forrest, the pass to Starks. Well, when you list the best players in the NBA right now, Doris, most of the top guys are from outside the U.S.
B.A., I don't know why that is. There's a lot of theories out there, one of which is the 1992, the initial Dream Team, so captivated the imagination of fans across the world. So I think that's part of it. We have to love that the game of basketball is so popular in countries outside of the United States, and we would be making a mistake if we did not give the league the credit it deserves for wanting to grow the game internationally. It has not been solely and exclusively focused here in the United States. They want everyone to love the game as much as we do.
Both shots good from the strike. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Christie. 17 points in the game. Drives to the hoop. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
The line for one.
It'll be his 4th time going to the line in this game. And that one misses. The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Inside, and stolen by Stewart. Pass to Christie. With the drive. The rebound by Starks. Starks has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Garland with the ball. Here's Starks. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Fourth personal foul.
Man, good whistle there.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bronx.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals really pressuring those ball handlers.
The first one falls. The Bronx making a switch here. He's perfect from the line this time.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
The Bronx is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Christie passes to Wright. Buries it from 3. Wright's got 29 points.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Here's Forrest. He's got 12. Pass to Cooper. Here's Forrest. And he drives in. Oh, great finish as he gets bumped on his way up. He'll go to the line to try to tack on one more.
Fourth team foul.
This will be his 3rd free throw of the game.
Defensive foul. Stephen Norris. First personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for Boston. Forrest. At the line for 1.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. The Bronx has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Pons. And scores off the crossover. Pons has gotten his first basket of the night.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Pass to Forrest. They set a pick. He takes it in, and he converts the layup. Forrest has got 16 points now. The Bronx has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Right, the pass to Stewart. Here's Christie, guarded by Garland. Pass to Norris. Stewart outside. 4 on the clock. And it's Wright missing.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Now here's Garland. Here's Cooper. Stewart defends. Lets it go from 14. Cooper's shot is off. The Brawlers have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Here's Wright. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Wright's got 31 points.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Back to Garland. Down low. Here's Forrest. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Darius Garland.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Here's Pons. Pass to Christie. Here's Pons. And here's Wright from the arc. And Cooper pulls it down. To the middle. To the left wing. Here's Forrest. He's got 18. Banked it in off the glass. Forrest has got 12 points in just the second half.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
And rejected. To the inside. Blocked. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Carrington. The three is up. Nails it from three. Carrington's got 10.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Perry, the pass to Hardaway. Here's the pick. Here's Drew from downtown. And Cooper pulls it down. Cooper's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Carrington. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. This is his second trip to the line in the game.
At the line for the Celtics, Speedy. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Some changes for the Bronx. Stewart, he's checked in for Hardaway. Wright comes in for Conley. And Christie subbed in for Perry. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Bronx leading by 21. Christie passes to Wright. There's a screen. Here's Drew. The three. Connects from downtown. He has 7.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Carrington. 12 points for him. Here's Forrest. And he makes it. Forrest has got 14 points here in the second half.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in the second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
Right on the left side. Takes a 3. Boston pulls it in. Here's Carrington. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Carrington's got 7 now in this quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Christie, guarded by Garland. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Carrington.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Pass to Cooper. Here's Forrest, pounded by Wright. Fires it from 18. Rebounded by Norris. The Bronx leading by 20. Here's the 3. And it's Wright with the 3. Wright's got 34 points.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
A minute 42 left to play in the third quarter here. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The officials were right on top of that one.
At the line for the Celtics, Forrest taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Some changes for the Bronx. Hardaway's checked in for Stewart, and Perry is subbed in for Christie. Little's checked in for Boston. Pajemski comes in for Garland. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Bronx leading by 22. Oh, there's the alley. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Boston has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Forrest. There's a minute 12 left in the third quarter. Shots good by Carrington.
He's just so hard to check. He can turn you one way, then use the spin move to make you look sad.
Here's Norris. They set the pick. Back to right. 6 to shoot. Down low. Here's Hardaway, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Now here's Pajemski. Not a lot of room. Pass to Carrington. Back to Pajemski. Here's Forrest. 23 points in the game. The three. The Bronx grabs the miss. Next up, they'll face the Timberwolves in Minnesota. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Here's Hardaway. Tipped. And so it's the Bronx. A huge 24-point lead for them. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Garland. And it's Pons in at the 2. Pass to Carrington. Here's Kerr, defended by Hardaway. Here's Kerr. Shot clock at 5. Fires high post, and the shot's good.
Well, if you're a point guard like Darius Garland, at his size, you've got to be able to get into that mid-range bag. Very well done.
Here's Christie to the paint. Here's Norris. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
And technology, always a conversation, Doris. So talk to us about wearable sensors and where that is between the league and players union.
Yeah, you know, obviously there are some privacy concerns because what these wearables give you are devices to measure how healthy a player is. What should his exertion level be based on all kinds of health information? Resting heart rate variability. What was the quality of sleep? Quality of sleep is a huge issue in the NBA with all the late flights and tip times, et cetera, cross-country travel. When you're investing millions into your players, you're trying to take the best care you can of them, and some of that goes to the information you can glean from these wearables. I love them.
He hits the second from the line. So it's Boston now. Here's Carrington. Pass to Little. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First team foul.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Little. 2 shots.
Take a break.
2 shots.
And he drops the first. And that's good as he hits both shots. The Bronx leading by 21. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up.
One shot.
And the Celtics shooting about 43% in this one. Pass to Garland. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Garland. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Driving in. And it's good for 2. Christie's got 11 points here in the second half.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Pass to Carrington. He drops it from range. Carrington's got 19 points.
That's his third triple of the night, his second since halftime.
Here's Norris. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. That's tipped, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Garland.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Hans, the pass to Hardaway. Clock at 6. And there's a pick. Jacks up a 3.
They're going to the three-point shot to try to open up their lead, but they're not having quite the same success they were in the first half.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Pass to Carrington. Lets it go from the wing. Kept alive. The Bronx leading by 23. Here's Christie. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Garland. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. And that one's good. Garland's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's the ball handling skills of Darius Garland on full display. This guy is skilled at creating opportunities.
Shot is good.
Ooh, that's like velvet. That's the kind of finger roll that ends up on old highlights.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Carrington. No good on the 3. The Brawlers have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Count the basket.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. And there's the screen. There's the drive. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. Carrington's got 14 points here in the second half. For the Bronx, they've gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Here's Christie, guarded by Garland. Pass to Pons. Inside, down to 5 on the shot clock.
Boy, the bounce pass put right on the money. Nice assist.
And it's Garland with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Here's Carrington. Here's Kerr. 5 on the clock. Outside Garland. Fires for 3. Hardaway grabs the board. The Brawlers have gotten almost all of their shots to fall in the fourth. 6 of 7. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Garland with the ball. Pass to Carrington. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And the slam was so good. But the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Yeah, absolutely. What a slick play. Here's Christie, guarded by Garland. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul, 4th team foul. At the line for Brooks, Christie, taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So he gets them both.
Really getting after the defense since the break. He's so hard to keep off the line when he pushes the action.
Here's Carrington. It's Pajemski on the wing. And that one's good.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Here's Christie. Out left to the wing. Here's Drew. Off the mark there with a 3.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Starks. Now Pajemski. Here's Forrest. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
They've made things hard on themselves, going cold in the first half, but they've been warming up since.
Boston making a switch here. Garland's checked in.
Shooting 1.
One shot.
The Bronx has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Takes it inside. Christie's shot is off. Boston's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Pass to Cooper. Here's Starks. Boston no good that time either. The Brawlers have gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this fourth quarter. Here's Christie, and the three-pointer goes. Christie's got 32 points in the game.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Pass to Carrington, fires from deep, and the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got assist number 7 tonight. Here's Christie. Uses the glass on the layup. Christie's got 34.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Pass to Carrington. Back to Garland. The Bronx grabs a miss. Here's Christie. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul.
No debate there. He got hammered.
At the line for 2, Christie.
And he makes a first. Hardaway's checked in for the Bronx. The Celtics also with a sub. Smith's checked in. Both good from the line that time. And it's Garland with the ball for Boston. Smith outside. Pass to Starks. It's good.
Starks.
The Bronx has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Hardaway with a screen on Garland. Here's Christie. Gets the 3 ball to go. Christie's got 39.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Garland, the pass to Forrest.
Brawlers foul. Christie. First personal foul. Third team foul.
The open J off the mark.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
Boston's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. To the middle. It's tipped. Here's Christie, covered by Smith. Inside. Nice catch and finish on the lob.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome. Now Garland. Pass to Forrest. Back to Garland. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Forrest. Launches it. Yes. And a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got assist number 8 now on the night.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Christie. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Christie's got 42 in the game.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And down it goes. 2 points
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
The Bronx has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for Brawlers. Curtis, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Here's Forrest. We've got 1:28 left in the final quarter, and the layup is good off the glass.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Brawlers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
Here's Starks. Rebounded by Norris. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
And he gets it to go off the front iron. Christie's got 46.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Pass to Forrest. Going inside. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. 4th team foul. Shooting for Boston, Forrest. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Christie, guarded by Garland. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Smith outside. Back to Garland. It's going to go the other way.
Brawlers ball.
see the Bronx get the win here, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And time now for our player of the game.